Sorry, let me go back the 3 seconds.
Not in the best interest of the children. I find that any parent who is posting videos of their children and of their medical information or their abuse information is not.
Full stop. Full stop. They're saying it's not in the best interest of the child that one parent is trying to publicize and raise support for the other parent's abuse of the child. The judge, in this case, does not want the dad, who is, from my understanding, basically asking for help, to let people know that the mom's boyfriend is touching this little girl's genitalia. And the mom is watching. That's what she said. She said, well, it's not in the best interest of the child to make that public. No, it literally is in the best interest of the child. The damage is not being done by a social media post. It's being done by a fucking sociopath who's touching a little kid. Kill him. I'm sorry. I'm done with this. I hate child abuse. I hate it.
Not here forward going to be found to be acting in the best interest of the child or children portrayed in any video or post on social media.
So the judge is saying, if you going forward post anything about your kid on social media, it will be found. And think about this. This is an a priori restraint. This is an a priori restraint on speech, which is insane enough. Insane enough. It's also predetermining that any post involving the child's well-being on social media is bad for the child, is not in the best interest of the child. No matter what the post is, there is no factual analysis being done. This dumb fucking judge is just deciding blanket any post about this child's health is bad for the child. This is a terrible, terrible judge. Terrible judge. But this isn't about you or me posting this. Like, we could post this shit all day. It doesn't matter. Judge doesn't have jurisdiction over us. This is about the dad. It's about the dad. The dad can't say anything because, sure, he could appeal it. He could go and appeal it, and this judge would most likely be wrong if the dad can afford the lawyers to appeal it. However, in the meanwhile, think about the mechanics of this. If the dad posts something on social media now, and the judge rules that that's not in the best interest of the child and then favors the mom, the dad can appeal it. How long will that take? 6 months? A year? 2 years? 2 years of abuse? 2 years of a pervert touching a kid? 2 years of damage? While the dad fights a bad order from a bad fucking judge. This person's disgusting. This judge disgusts me. This judge should be removed from office. Lots worse. Can't say it. Can't say it.
The court finds that by making this ruling going forward, it is protecting the emotional and physical safety of all 4 children.
How? 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 How is that protecting a child? The physical safety of the child is protected by not talking about the physical abuse?
It is additionally necessary to order, and the court does hereby order, that all postings on any platform that have been posted by the parties or connected agents, assigns, anyone connected to this case and that have been shared to that parent's knowledge by anyone else connected to a private Facebook group or a GoFundMe page or a TikTok video. All of those postings are ordered taken down within the next 12 hours of this ruling.
What? Within 12 hours, you have to take down every social media post. By the way, let's say you're ordered to, in the next 12 hours, take down all social media posts you've done on a particular subject on all platforms. How do you do that? And let me just clarify that if you're wrong, you potentially lose access to your child. How do you do it? You got to delete your whole account. You got to delete your whole fucking account. No GoFundMe, by the way. Did you hear that? Did you notice that? Can't have a post on GoFundMe. Oh, no. No, no, no. No GoFundMe. What do you got to do? You got to shut it down. You got to shut everything down. And you have to. You have to shut everything down. Because the cost to you is too dire. Your child's safety is at stake. Your ability to intervene in the abuse of your child is literally on the line if you miss one. And not only if you miss yours, anyone who they determine to be an agent, a sign, or someone done at the request of one of the parties, and she mentioned including in a Facebook group. This means, here's what's going to happen. Dad can DFE, right? He can DFE. He can remove all of his stuff. That's fine. There's a Facebook group that already exists. If even one of those posts is missed, all right? If even one of those posts is missed, mom can find it, screenshot it, bring it to the judge, and use it as a hammer against dad. That's if you miss one post. Judge ordered all of them within 12 hours. Is this an abuse of her power? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Nobody but the mom and the dad are under the jurisdiction of that court, and that's an unlawful order for the court to administer in the first place. This is entirely against the First Amendment. That's a judge saying you can't talk about my rulings. You can't talk about the health of your own child. Think about the idea of a judge saying any social media post about the health of your child is not in the best interest of the child. What kind of stomping on your First Amendment rights is it that you can't talk about your own kid? Your own kid. It doesn't say negative posts. It doesn't say posts, relegated to discussing the abuse, or the alleged abuse, or anything like that. Any post about the health, the physical or mental health of your child is not in the best interest of the child. That's an insane order. The judge can't do it. Can't do it. The dad should violate the order, and he should say, enforce it, you fucking bitch. Enforce it. Enforce it. Then he should also grab the kid and run. It's not legal advice, Dad. I'm not your lawyer. Anyway, let's finish this video.
It is 11:47 a.m. on August 31st. 12 hours from now, all posts on any platform are to be removed. Those very posts, those videos, those names, those accusations of a personal nature of abuse, of
Accusations of a personal nature of abuse have to be removed. I'm sorry. Is this a defamation suit? It's not. It's family court. If it's defamation, the mom should sue the dad. If it's defamation, the boyfriend of the mom should sue the dad. If he can get away from touching the little girl, that is, he should sue the dad. But if it's not defamation, this judge can fuck right off.